Greetings and welcome to another edition of The Great Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Well, here it is, the Wednesday after the U.S. election. And today is a very sad day in U.S. history. It's a very somber day. It's a very dark day because Donald Trump has won the U.S. presidency. He is going to be our next U.S. president. And I'm telling you right now, Donald Trump is not fit to be the U.S. president. In fact, there was a clean sweep across the board of Republicans getting in, all over the entire country. And some of them have potty mouths to rival Donald Trump. So we know that some bad things have happened this U.S. election cycle, and there's nothing we can do about it for the time being except tolerate it. But what we can do is try to make it a better country for us to live in by appealing to Congress, writing letters, and just trying to stay calm and trying to do things our way instead of the way that our politicians want us to do them. Now, why do I say it's a dark day? Because Trump won. Well, Trump has said terrible, terrible things about women, about minorities, about disabled people, about veterans. He said some terrible things, and we all know he said them. We heard him say, you can grab her by the pussy and do whatever you want with her. You can do anything. And we heard him say about his daughter, we heard him call his daughter a piece of ass. We heard him make comments about a woman saying she was bleeding out of her wherever. And we've heard him make other comments about how he would definitely move on his daughter if she wasn't his daughter, and how he just has said terrible things that show that he's not fit to be the president, and yet somehow or other he got elected anyway. I don't understand it. I do not understand the mental concept, the mindset of the people who elected him. I just don't understand what was so great about him. He was terrible. He said terrible things that anybody should be ashamed of. Anybody should be ashamed. Anybody should apologize for those things. And now he has women accusing him of sexual assault, and his first wife Ivana said that he raped her. A lot of people don't know that. So what can we take away from this? What is the moral? The moral of the story is that the morals of Americans have degenerated to the point where they would elect a Donald Trump the president of the United States. Morals have degraded in our country. Morals have gone down. And it's a sad state of affairs, but it's true. People have lost their morals. They've lost their moral compass because they would elect such a man president of the United States. They would reward him for all of his ugly words. And the way a president communicates is with his mouth. His words shape a nation. His words change the world. So what are Donald Trump's words going to do to the world? What will Trump say next to get America in trouble with the world? Which of our allies will he alienate? Which of our enemies will he provoke? It's a sad state of affairs, and it's a dangerous state of affairs. But we have to live with the consequences. We have to live every day with the consequences of a Donald Trump presidency. And so I say that what we need to do is repair people's morals. Give them the moral compass that they never got from their parents. Give them a reason to care. Because without a reason to care, people's morals are going to be in the toilet. That's where their morals are in the toilet, because their morale is in the toilet. They have low morale, and so because they have low morale, they have low morals. So they need to be lifted up to a higher level, and realize that they've made a mistake. That realize it's wrong to hate. It's wrong to hate Muslims and say they can't enter this country because they're Muslims. It's wrong to say that we're going to build a wall that's 20 feet high and the wall just got 10 times higher, and all this craziness about a wall, and say that we're going to put borders between people and keep them out. And we don't like these people. They're rapists and murderers and drug dealers. And it's wrong to say these things, and there's got to be some consequence. There's got to be a consequence for America. The first place that we're going to have relations problems is with Mexico. And they're not going to want to cooperate with us when we tell them to do things to secure our borders. They're not going to listen because they don't respect Trump. And that's the thing of it. That's the thing. Trump, far rather than commanding the respect that he claims he does, he's a liar. He's a pathological liar, because he pushes away respect. He kills respect. And so what do we do? What can we do about this state of affairs? Well, first of all, we can try to one up the morality of our fellow Americans, and try to get them to find their moral compass. And the second thing we can do is to resist Trump every step along the way. Resist all of his initiatives. Resist all of his I don't know, whatever it is he's trying to accomplish that's bad. We should resist him. He wants to close down the Department of Education. That's one of the first things he promised he'd do when he got in office, is close down the Department of Education. And he also said he likes the poorly educated, or he loves the poorly educated, rather. So we have to fight him, and we have to show America that they made the wrong moral choice, that it was wrong, and that they need to find their moral compass. Because without it, we're going to have a series of Trumps, each one worse than the last. I'm Sarah Jane Alpha Wolf, signing off. Have a great week, and take care.